Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like this video, and leave me a comment down below and let me know if you're a new subscriber because I'd love to connect with you, greet you, welcome you to the channel, and say hello. So I'll be looking forward to your comments down below. Today on the channel is Whole Foods Wednesday, so you know what that means. Another whole food, plant-based, and oil-free recipe for you guys. Today's recipe is super exciting for me because it's one of those recipes where I didn't know how it was going to turn out when I wrote it up, and it came out way better than I ever imagined. Not to mention that it's a super quick and easy recipe that you can make in your Instant Pot. And obviously, if you have any questions about transferring this and doing this in your crock pot as well, you can always ask me in the comments down below or DM me on Instagram because I am happy to help. Anyways, I am so excited because it's soup season. I am here for the soup. I am all about the hearty and comfort meals. And so I've been working on a ton of soup recipes for you guys, all in the Instant Pot to make it super easy and convenient for you to stock up your freezer or to warm up your bellies on a weeknight in a hurry. So we're going to go ahead and get right into this recipe. So today's recipe, we're going to be making a creamy potato and spinach soup in the Instant Pot, and you're going to start by turning your Instant Pot on saute mode, and we're going to let that heat up for a couple of minutes. After a few minutes, we'll go ahead and add in our garlic because you want to allow it to heat up before you start sauteing in it. And as always, we're going to do a dry saute, so I'm going to use a little water, or you could use some vegetable broth as well to help this along, but I usually don't add water much with my onions, but definitely with my garlic if I'm doing it first on its own because it just tends to be dry and sticky to the bottom of the Instant Pot. So I just saute that for about a minute, and then I'm going to go ahead and add my onions right into the pot. And then I also have some carrots and some celery, and mine are frozen because I went on vacation the week before and I didn't want anything to go bad, so I had tossed them in the freezer. But obviously you can use fresh, whatever you have on hand. And so I'm just going to add those right into my pot. And I saute this for about 3 minutes, but because my veggies were frozen, I did it for about 5 minutes. So once I cook those down a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and add the rest of my ingredients for this part of the recipe. So I just have my cubed potatoes, and then I have some pepper, and then I have my vegetable broth. I make my vegetable broth with the organic Better Than Bouillon paste. It makes a delicious, flavorful vegetable broth, and it's oil free. If you get the regular one, it does have a minimal amount of oil, just so you know. Now we're going to go ahead and put our lid on the Instant Pot, and we're going to put this on high pressure for 5 minutes. So we're going to set this to high pressure, turn it to 5 minutes, and then we're going to set it and forget it while we go ahead and work on the second part of this recipe. So we're going to be making a cream sauce, and this is what really truly makes this potato soup what it is. This is the star of the show. And we're just going to be taking some silken tofu, some almond milk, some lemon juice, some miso paste, and some dill, and we're going to be blending it up in our blender. Any blender will work for this because silken tofu is super soft. You're just looking for this to completely emulsify together and just be one nice, smooth, creamy texture. So once you're done blending it up, it should look like this, nice and smooth and creamy. And then we're just going to set that to the side while we wait for the Instant Pot to finish. I wanted to share this with you guys. If you haven't come over here from my Facebook group, Forks Over Knives, Plant-Based Recipes and Support, I wanted to let you know that if you are looking for support or more recipes or more ideas or more information on a whole food, plant-based and oil-free diet, you can check us out over on Facebook. It's a great group and we'd love to have you. So after our Instant Pot was done, I let it naturally release for 10 minutes. Then I shut my Instant Pot off, release the pressure, and then go ahead and open it up. You can see here that it's all done. Everything's nice and cooked. It only took 5 minutes. And then we're going to go ahead and add that cream sauce right into the mixture. Now, I'm going to add the cream sauce and then I'm going to add my spinach. And I usually give it a good mix for about a minute because I want that heat to penetrate that spinach. And then I like to let it sit for about 3 minutes after that. So when you allow it to sit, it just kind of wilts the spinach a little bit and gives it the perfect texture for the soup. So after you've mixed it up and allow it to set for a few minutes, then it'll be ready to serve. This recipe really went to the next level with that cream sauce and that added dill. The dill really brought the flavor profile up, but the tofu cream sauce itself, using the silken tofu, is what really made this dish what it is, because a lot of whole food plant-based oil-free recipes obviously are lacking fat, which is what we're trying to avoid, but you just don't have this same richness element that you're used to from a thick creamy soup that's made with something like heavy cream, and this really did it for me. I don't really like to use coconut milk because, one, it's has way more fat content than tofu, and you still are left with that coconut flavor, and I really didn't want that in this dish. I wanted it to taste like you remember a potato soup to taste, and I really think I achieved that, so I'm super excited for you guys to give this a try. Thank you so much for watching. As always, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and tag me on Facebook or Instagram if you make one of my recipes. I appreciate you guys more than you know, and if you want to find different ways to support me, I have a link down in the description box below to buy me an ingredient so that you can help support my channel. And that way I can continue to experiment and make more recipes for you guys. But just liking, subscribing, and sharing my videos helps me more than you know. Thank you again, and we'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye!